Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a while since I've sat in front of you guys and did a video. My dogs are being ridiculous, so just bear with me. But yeah, I also haven't made a Pocahontas video in a long time. Just because stuff really hasn't been getting released or anything worth talking about in my opinion. And I'm not wearing my glasses today because I'm actually nearsighted. So now that the camera is right in front of me, I can see everything quite clearly. And I hope you guys like the light. I also have a ring light now, which is very reflective in my glasses. So it's kind of hard to take me seriously, in my opinion, with, a ring light and my lenses. But anyway, y'all aren't here for me to talk about my ring light. But I thought this would be a very fun opportunity to do a fun ranking video. I haven't done this before, but I thought in particular I would do the MATTEL Pocahontas dolls, just because they're all so special to me. They're all very important to me, and I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for these dolls. So I'm ranking them, but just know I adore every single one of them. And also, really doing deep dive into the design process of these dolls has been very fun. I'll put a picture here of the Instagrammer Lisa, who actually designed most of these dolls, or at least had a hand in them. She went through and pretty much talked about the process of designing and coming up with these dolls, and that's been so much fun to revisit. And she's also very sweet and very open about the design process that she had in the 90s at Mattel. So yeah, we have quite a few dolls to go through. And without further ado, I'll just get to it. Okay, so the first doll I have is actually not a doll that was ever released. But there are stock photos of it, so I wanted to go ahead and talk about it here. And that's why it's at the bottom, is just because it was never released. And I don't know if anyone has ever really talked about it before. But it's the unofficial Pocahontas 2 doll. It was supposed to release along with the film in 1998. And funny enough, it's a doll that doesn't have any clothing from the film in it. If anything, it looks like something like a branch off of Colors Splash. It's a very interesting doll. Someone actually did a one-of-a-kind version of this doll on Instagram, and it makes me want one. So if anyone wants to do a doll commission for me and make that doll come alive, I'm 1000% down. But she's a cool doll. I actually kind of like the design. It's very different. And like I said, it's nothing that we see in the sequel. So for creative purposes, I wanted to put it on this list. And it's also a pretty cool looking doll, like I said. So yeah, the Pocahontas 2 non-released doll is at the bottom of my list. And second is a doll that I do have, but it's in storage and I didn't want to rumble through a bunch of boxes. But it's the Dancing Princess doll. There's a photo here, or there should be, of the Dancing Princess Pocahontas that was released in the Dancing Princess line. So basically, there are these little, I think they were 9-inch dolls that you put on the stand, and they danced. When you rolled their platform across the surface, it made them twirl. There were other dolls in this type of line. I think there was a bubble one, there was a perfume one, there was a musical one. But Pocahontas was actually part of the Dancing Princess line. And her base had a kind of 9-bit version of Colors of the Wind. I wish I was able to find it, but I don't have it on hand. But she's a really pretty doll. She reminds me a lot of what's like a Color Splash. No, not Color Splash, but one of the Mattel dolls. I'm not gonna sit here and think about it, but she has the same sculpt, except it's smaller, of course. Her hair is very beautiful, and there are leaf charms, I guess, that are hanging from her hair. So when she spins, her gorgeous hair, you know, flips around, but so does the charms. It's really nice. And her fringe on her dress is actually really long. So when she spins, the skirt also, you know, flares out. It's a very, very pretty doll. But she's not as cool as these other ones. So she's down at the bottom of the list. All right, the first doll that I want to talk about that I actually have in my possession, and this is starting number 10, I believe, on the list, is Colors Pocahontas. This doll is stunning. I love how she, like how posed she looks. Oh, she's just so amazing. So this is a Pocahontas doll that came out in 1995, along with the film and most of the other dolls. They came out around the same time, I believe. But this is a water play doll that you can kind of see here. Her hair actually has streaks of purple. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, you can see the purple streaks in here. And in warm water, they would turn like blue and pink, I believe. So very cool feature. And let's just look at this doll, please. Like, her face is absolutely stunning. Oh, she's so gorgeous. And this is the Indonesian face sculpt. It's either Malaysian or Indonesian. I can't remember which one. Some of these other ones have a Chinese face sculpt before I guess they switched manufacturers. But anyway, so you see Pocahontas has her signature necklace. She has this really, really pretty one-piece bathing suit with this blue fringe and some leaf charms here. And in this line, there was also Nakoma and John Smith. Coco was actually supposed to be made as well, but for whatever reason, he just never made it to production. She also has her tattoo. All the MATTEL dolls have her tattoo, which is great. So yeah, so at the bottom, we have Colors Pocahontas. All right, number 9 on my list is a very, very cool doll. And very unique to the Pocahontas line as well. And it is River Rowing Pocahontas. So this is a Pocahontas doll. As you can see, it comes with a canoe. And you can see she has like joints in her elbows that make her able to move. So there's a motor here and inside the canoe. You can see it there. And it can actually have her rowing through water. This is a super cool doll. And there's videos and people on YouTube who have, demonstrated her mechanisms. I haven't done it myself, but she's super awesome. Like I said, she does come with Miko. And the canoe is actually very accurate to the film. Very awesome. You see Pocahontas is wearing a 2-piece suit with some Native American symbols on her swimsuit, I guess. And like I said, she does have her necklace. And she has the Indonesian, I'm going crazy. She has the Chinese face sculpt, which is, this is what it looks like in comparison to like Color Splash. Her hair is noticeably shorter than all the other Pocahontas dolls, but it's so it doesn't get caught in the mechanism or get in the water. And there's also a ponytail here. She's just super cool. I love this doll so much. The commercial for this doll is actually one of my favorites too. It's just very atmospheric to the film and everything. So yes, I love this doll so much. It is River Rowing Pocahontas. And next on the list, we have the OG queen herself. It is Sun Colors Pocahontas. This doll is just such a classic. I don't even know exactly what to say. She's perfect. Absolutely perfect. If you just want like a basic Pocahontas doll, you can't go any better than this. She's absolutely incredible. This whole line is amazing. There's John Smith. I do have an extra one. I need to unbox him at some point. But there's also Coco and Nakoma. I have all of them. And this is actually my best friend, Eli. This is his favorite doll. And I actually got one autographed for him by Irene Bedard and sent it to him. So hopefully he's enjoying that. And I hate putting her this low. I do. because she is so special and she is so iconic to not just me, but to, you know, my best friend. And everyone just seems to absolutely adore this doll. And I do, obviously. When you put her in sunlight, a leaf pattern will come up on her dress. And I can put a picture. I've done it a few times, so I'll put a picture here of all the dolls in their sun color forms. But her hair is absolutely stunning. All the doll's hair for every Mattel Pocahontas doll, like look how shiny it is unbelievable. They actually came up with a new material, I believe, for Pocahontas' hair to make it more flowing in the wind, which I think is incredible. And it's just, her hair is so long, it's so silky, it's just everything. So I'll give y'all a better look at her. She's incredible. She has her necklace, she has a compass as well. You can see the faint leaves on her dress, and the gold detailing on her fringe is flaking off a little bit, but I don't mind that very much. There is a different version of her as well with the Indonesian face sculpt. This is the Chinese face sculpt. And I do have both, and they're both gorgeous. They both look like Pocahontas, so it doesn't really bother me. She also came with a blanket, and this one didn't come with one, but later on down the line, she did come with a foot figurine, and you can put them on her wrist and put it on a ring that you could wear. There's a lot more information about this doll in that doll designer's Instagram, and like I said, I'll make sure to link all that information below so y'all can go read all the details about how these dolls came to life. Yeah, I love this doll so much, and I'm so happy to have her. Okay, I think this is my first controversial ranking as with these dolls. Like I said, I love all these dolls. I love them all, and they're all amazing in their own ways. I just happen to like more dolls more than this one. But she's stunning. She's gorgeous. She's a collector doll. It is Winter Moon. Okay, so before you guys start flipping out and not wondering why she's at the top, there's only one real criticism I have, and it's not the doll's fault. It's just the way the outfit is laid out and everything. And look at this outfit. It is absolutely stunning. She does have a special stand. It says Winter Moon Pocahontas. You can see that there. She has a fluff trimming down at the bottom of her dress and up here along her neck. She has this cape shawl going around her with this beautiful fringe and all this beautiful detailing here. I love this doll to pieces, and she has super long black hair and a feathered headband. And look at that face. That face is stunning and gorgeous in every possible way. But she doesn't have her necklace. And I know why she doesn't have her necklace. It's because of this top part here, and it makes the outfit. So I understand why it's not there. But the thing is I love Pocahontas' necklace. It's very symbolic of her character. So all my favorites have to have her necklace. And for that reason, she's down this far. But I love this doll so freaking much. She's so beautiful. I remember seeing her in Toys R Us back in the late 90s. I saw her in the doll aisle. My parents wouldn't let me have her, and I was very upset. But, you know, now I have her. So, you know, it's cool. I have one in box and one out of box. And she also came with Miko, who is absolutely adorable. Let me see if I can get a good grip on him. You can see that he has earmuffs. They're taped on because they kept falling off. And he has this little poncho with this fringe. Some of these are a little dusty. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I love this Miko so much. He's so cool. And they look cute together. I mean, just look. So yes, Winter Moon Pocahontas is down this list. All right, and next on my list, on my ranking, is the amazing, beautiful, fantastic Braided Beauty Pocahontas. This doll is very cool. I do have a video of me attempting her braiding technique somewhere on my channel. I think I made it at the end of 2020. So that's somewhere on my channel. You can go look for it if you want. But this doll actually came with a Miko hair braider. And like I said, you can go see it in that video. But she's very similar to Sun Colors Pocahontas. Her dress is different. It's very movie accurate, which is a huge plus. This dress looks identical to the one she wears in the movie. So that's really awesome. And you can see that her face is a bit different. She has a little bit more blush going on. But she's super cool. She comes with these hair charms. There's a seashell here that's supposed to represent summer. You have a sunflower charm with some butterflies for spring. You have a leaf charm here for fall. And then you have a feather one here for winter. And her hair is long and beautiful, just like all the others. And yeah, so this doll is amazing. And like I said, she comes with a necklace, very basic in terms of what I think a Pocahontas doll should have. She's just a little extra. So yes, I absolutely love this doll. And I think for her unique hair charms, I'm a sucker for hair play dolls. She is at the spot. All right, next on my ranking, I don't know what number I'm on now. Keep count because I am not organized enough to have a counting system here with me. So we're just going to trudge through. But next, this is another, I think, controversial ranking. She's a lot of people's favorite, like top favorites, and like I said, I love her and everything, but not as much as the others. And this doll is so freaking cool. It's the biggest Pocahontas doll that's ever been made. I kind of gave it away, but I don't care. So we have Beat So Pretty Pocahontas. So she's usually very wobbly, but I actually have her center taped so she's not moving all over the place. But this doll is 18 inches tall. She's absolutely massive. And she has this gorgeous long hair. I love this doll. She's so amazing. So yeah, she's 18 inches tall, has a pretty movie accurate outfit, has a removable necklace, and she has an amazing face. Mine is a little chipped here, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. And from years of me playing with her or whatever, she has some plugging issues up here, but I still love her so much. Her arms don't move very much. They just move like out and in and back and forth. She has her tattoo. She has this amazing fringe. And I like these tassels that she has coming off of her belt. So you actually take a beater, if you will, and you could put beads in her hair. And you can also put them on her outfit. There is a commercial for this doll, and I love it. So you can go look at that as well. But her sheer size just makes her absolutely amazing. She's even taller than the 17-inch doll. They're very different in every possible way, but I love this doll so much. And her face sculpt is so awesome. It's so nice. Like I said, that paint chip is going to bother me, but you know, it is what it is. So yes, we have Beat So Pretty Pocahontas. And the next doll I have out of box. I just can't find her for some reason. But I did find my inbox one, so this is the one we're going to look at. And this doll is absolutely amazing. Very sentimental to me. This is actually the very first Pocahontas doll I ever owned. I received her in Christmas of 1995. I believe, yeah. So I guess which means a lot of these other dolls came in 1996, or I didn't get till 1996. So if I talked about that earlier, excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, it's my first Pocahontas. So I love this doll. Very sentimental to me, like I said. I'm going to try and, this glare is really bothering me, but we'll just have to deal with it. She has a plush center. You can see that here, so you can like technically hug her if you want. But here's what she looks like. Her The paint on her lip is kind of fading, but they're all doing that, of this doll in particular, and I'm not exactly sure why. Her necklace is molded on, and she has this very cute outfit inspired by her movie. I love the sun on her belt. She comes with a flit comb. She's just so nostalgic. That's the word I was trying to find earlier. She's very nostalgic to me, and I could not put her any lower than this. You can see the back of a little girl playing with her or whatever. It's just, I love this doll. She's amazing. And I'm glad to have her in and out of box. She's expensive for some reason. I think she's pretty rare, but I didn't realize she was that rare till a couple years ago. So I figured I might as well, I need to jump on it and get her as soon as I can. You can find unboxed ones very easily and very cheap because they're usually all in very poor condition. But they're pretty easy to restore because if you can have the dress with the belt, I mean, the necklace is molded on, so you're not going to have any issues with that, then you should be fine. So yes, I love this doll. She does have her tattoo. And she's perfect. I love her so much. Okay, so my first Pocahontas was number 5. And now we're in our top 4. Which is exciting. And number 4 is a very special Spirit of Love Pocahontas. This doll, before I was able to buy dolls myself, and my parents still wouldn't let me have them, I would occasionally go on the internet back in the dial-up days and look at Pocahontas doll pages because there were quite a few. And this is one that I always saw and I always admired just because she does come with John Smith. He's over there. I probably should have grabbed him to show you guys, but I have a video of me unboxing them so you can go look at that. But this doll is very special. She looks special. She has this very amazing 2-piece outfit with these gorgeous golden symbols, and the fringe is just... I just love her so much. And her face is stunning, just like all the other iterations. Her hair is long and flowy and beautiful. Just look at her. Like, she's absolutely stunning. And I do appreciate that all these dolls were able to have their own unique styles with such a simple outfit, which is something I think Disney Store needs to start implementing more. That's why I don't love the Disney Store dolls that much, is because they're all the same, or most of them are exactly the same. But Mattel took chances and were very creative and inspired by the culture of the movie. Even though the movie has problematic elements, I'm not saying it doesn't. But at the end of the day, Pocahontas is a beautiful and inspiring Native American, and she deserves to have that respect that is deserved. And I think in terms of portraying that respect in doll form, this is one beautiful way to show it, I think. And her spirit is very much alive here. So yeah, I absolutely love this doll so much. And that's why she is one of my top favorites. This next one is a doll that actually surprised me quite a bit. I never really thought about her much before I bought one to unbox. But once I got her and unboxed her, I fell in love. She quickly, very quickly rose to the top as being one of my favorite Pocahontas dolls ever made. And it's so weird because this is actually the very last Pocahontas doll Mattel ever made. And Mattel does have the license for the Disney Princess line again. So in 2023, fingers crossed, we get some epic Pocahontas dolls from them. And hopefully they all have this much magic and respect and creativity that, you know, Lisa and her team put in these dolls, you know? So anyway, side tangent over. The doll that I'm talking about here is the My Favorite Fairy Tale Pocahontas. She did come with a cardboard cutout of Miko and Flit, so that's why they're here with her. But like I said, I never thought about this doll, ever. And I don't know why. She is incredible. I still can't get over how beautiful she is. Her dress, yes, is very simple, but the quality is stupendous. Look at these fringe parts here. You have this more like shiny fabric here and this more fluffy fabric, and the color combination is absolutely brilliant. And you have that detail up here as well. She has two braids, one here that's normal, and then you have one here which has ribbon tied throughout it. Like, oh no, we're gonna lose Flit. I'm gonna move him before I really lose him. And her hair is the same as the others, beautiful, flowy, silky, and her face is absolutely stunning. I think this is one of the absolute most beautiful Pocahontas dolls ever made. Like I said, she's simple, but she got the job done. They understood the assignment when they created this doll. She is part of the My Favorite Fairy Tale collection. There was also Belle, Aurora, and there were a few other princesses that came out later in that line, but she was one of the first ones. And she's stunning. She's absolutely amazing, and very special. I literally almost cried when I unboxed her. And this is on my Pocahontas Instagram. You guys can go look at it and talk about how surprised I am of how amazing I thought she was. She's just so amazing. Yeah, there's no other words. She's just perfect. Let's move on. All right, we are now down to my top 2 favorite Pocahontas dolls made by Mattel ever. And this one, I don't know if it's controversial or not, but I honestly don't really care. But I have so many fond memories of playing with this doll when I was a kid. I also received her for Christmas. I remember getting her and wanting her out of the box immediately, so I could play with her long, gorgeous hair. And I'll show you guys that here in a second. But number 2 on my ranking is Shining Braids Pocahontas. Lisa, who designed this doll, put a very touching story on her Instagram about coming up with the design of this doll. And I won't say what it is here, but you can go read that in detail. But that just made me appreciate this doll more. Just because I know how much designing this doll meant to her. So I really appreciate that. But look how long this doll's hair is. Absolutely insane. It goes past her feet almost. And look at all of this hair. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing. And she has these wired braids here. You know, you can twist them around or whatever. I just like to keep them down at the front. I need to I'll fix that later. But so yeah, they come out of the back of her head, which is a little weird, but it's okay. But you can see she has this very, very beautiful dress, kind of similar to the My Favorite Fairy Tale doll. You have this iridescent, pretty fabric here in the bottom layer, and you have this very pink, shiny, or not shiny, pink kind of matte finish kind of fabric with some iridescent trimming and designs going around. It is the same here at the top. And look at her face. Her face paint is stunning, of course. There's not much else I could say. She's beautiful. Like I said, lots of fond memories of me playing with this doll. I might post a picture here of me with her. Yeah, I just love her so much. Yeah, I don't know what to say. So that's why she's number 2. She's perfect. Long hair, beautiful dress, beautiful face, everything. So number 2, Shining Braids. All right, so we're down to number 1. And it's quite obvious which one's number 1. Because 1, I don't ever stop shutting up about it. And 2, if you know me at all, you know that this is the obvious choice for the top spot. And so that means my favorite Mattel Pocahontas doll, and also one of my favorite dolls of all time, ever made in general, is Feathers in the Wind Pocahontas. There's really nothing I can say. Like, she's absolutely stunning in every possible way. And actually today, Lisa came out with her post talking about designing this doll. And once again, it just makes me love it even more because I love hearing about how these dolls come to life. So yeah, she's perfect. She even coming down to Miko with his paw print, chest paint here, and his little headdress. And then you have Flit here fluttering on her wrist, and this stunning Pocahontas dress. She's just so amazing. She has so much hair, a lot of hair, and it goes past her feet, and it's beautiful, long and luscious, and very thick, like I said before. And she has these two braids coming down the front that are tied with these feathers here at the top, and then she also has a leaf feather brooch accessory on her belt, which is awesome. And she has this like 2-layered fringe skirt with all this fringe. There's so much fringe. It's amazing. And she has these long sleeves with fringe, and then she has this gold trimming up here along the fringe, and her face is everything. There's really nothing I can say. Like, all these dolls are beautiful in their own way, but this, you don't get any better than this, in my opinion. If Mattel can give us dolls of this quality in 2023, I'll be ecstatic. So yeah, she's perfect. And Pocahontas' spirit, in essence, really, you can see it in all these dolls, but this is the one that really shows her character and her spirit, and just everything we associate Pocahontas with, you can see it here in this doll. And for that reason, that's why she's #1 on my list. All right, so that was it. This was my ranking of the Mattel Pocahontas dolls. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just want to make a quick announcement. For the last couple of years, I had my Confessions of a Texas Fanboy Instagram account, which is where I posted like all this other stuff. But as of tonight, I have decided to deactivate it permanently, so it's going to be deleted. But you can always follow me on my Pocahontas account, because I'm kind of switching more over back to focusing mainly on Pocahontas, so just because I'm running out of room, and Pocahontas is top priorities. You see these 2 shelves here. So yes, at the end of that quick announcement, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a lot of fun. It was hard to rank these queens because they're all perfect in my eyes. I love them all so much. Let me know below what you guys think. Tell me your rankings, which dolls you love, which dolls you don't like. I love to hear all of it. So yeah, I hope to see you guys at some point soon. And I hope we get more Pocahontas dolls or Pocahontas merch of any type coming soon. And when that comes, I will make sure to let you guys know at my Instagram. And maybe I'll start reviewing more Pocahontas items here. Let me know what you guys like. I'll see if I can do that for you guys. So I will talk to you next time. Bye.